Okay, for this assignment, we talked about chapter one and chapter two, and also it was the Florida decree. Let me see if that's exactly the Florida consent decree. Okay, in regards to this one, it was a lot of information. I personally was very intrigued by the simple fact that we had 10.4 million immigrants that was coming into the United States, and the amount of different immigrants that was coming over. That was shocking, which it was like 1 in 5 students that was in the school system, and 78% of them spoke different languages. That's a lot of information that a teacher had to deal with inside a classroom. So, I could understand like almost like the confusion that probably was going into the classroom during this time. But children was failing, and the simple thing, they weren't getting the proper education that was required for them to be able to be successful. So, in the reason for that, during this time, teacher wasn't quite trained to be able to deal with the different language and different culture. And then let's think about the amount of children that they also had to be able to teach. You may could have probably had like 5 to 6 different children from different cultures, different languages, all into one classroom. I can see how they could probably be overbearing. And then, so like I said, they was not properly trained to be able to deal with that. And then it also said that some teachers just didn't even care in this aspect. So the parents and the children was failing, just like they said in the book that kids was below grade level. They wasn't getting the proper information and resources that they needed in order to be academically successful. So the parents in the multicultural groups pushed the lawsuit, which that group was also called the LULAC, which was made of 8 different groups. And I love the fact that they seen that their children was failing, and they didn't sit there and watch and all that, because immigrants come up here because they want better, they want change, and they want the same thing for the kids. So that's how they end up taking them to court, and the judge saw fit that they needed to make the necessary changes, because Florida needed to follow them. Which the Florida consent decree was also known as the Meta agreement. Okay, let's see what else information that I have on them. Um, I think that's it. So that's really it about the Meta agreement. It's basically that what the children was not being taught what they needed to be taught. And the parents and different organizations got together to be able to take the Florida education to court, where they won, and they was able to make the necessary changes so that kids can be adequately taught the information that they needed to be taught. Thank you.